That's a magnificent shot. Sharad Vesavka finding the gap, elegantly driving the ball past mid-off for 4. Magnificent shot. Nepal are off to a canter, scoring these runs at more than 10 runs per over. Kuwait looks like they've really got no answer at this moment. That's a magnificent shot. Sharad Vesavka from Nepal finding the gap, elegantly driving the ball past mid-off for 4. Magnificent shot. At Nepal are off to a canter, scoring these runs at more than 10 runs per over. I've been handed a very lovely blueberry bun by my colleague Fahad Masood. Thank you very much. It's a beautiful day here at the IA Oval in Singapore. The ICC World T20 Qualifiers Asia Final taking place. Cotton wool skies, ice cream, vociferous Nepali fans, a magnificent atmosphere. Nepal putting on a show. They want to book their place in what would be a grand finale tomorrow against host Singapore. What a cracking match that would be. Still quite a bit of time left in this game. Cricket's a funny game. Kuwait need 9 more wickets. They are to create an upset. Paras Katka facing Shiraz Khan. Short, wide, punted away. Fielded at backward point there by the very colourful Ravija de Silva, sporting his luminous green sunscreen. Down the track, Paras Katka drills it to long on. Singapore contingent down here watching this game. That's a very good delivery. Shiraz Khan extracting bounce and purchase from this IA track. Tall leg spinner. Sharad Vesavka immediately going down, doing some gardening. Cleans the surface area. Kashif, the Kuwait captain's got a slip in place. Good to see. And it's put down. Straight away. A sharp chance. Ravija de Silva puts it down. Not the easiest of catches. Kept low, down to his left, slightly unsighted by the wicketkeeper. But I tell you what, you need to take those. It's a wonderful over thus far. Shiraz Khan. Regularly beating the outside edge of Sharad Vesavka. Nepal need to understand they don't need to do anything silly here. They're well ahead of the required run rate. At the end of the 6-over power plays, Nepal 55 for the loss of 1 wicket. Hamoud Amanullah continues from the Balestier Road end. Paras Katka on strike. Elegantly drives it to sweeper cover for a single. Moves on to 26 with minimum fuss. Such an important player for Nepal, the captain Paras Katka, leading from the front here, controlling the innings. It's a very good shot by Vesavka, positioning the ball. 6 with minimum fuss. Deep fine leg, the vacant region, and banking 2 runs in the process. It's a very good delivery, beats everyone. Shurad Vesavka looking for an ambitious reverse sweep. Beats the bat, beats the keeper. 4 byes the result. 4 runs to the total of Nepal. They wouldn't mind that. This is very intelligent batting by Nepal. In particular, Paras Katka calling his partner through. Good running between the wickets. Nepal a very fit side. Easily completing that single. As we speak, the Malaysian contingent has landed. Down the wicket. Blasts it long on. Adnan Idris collects the ball. Nepal really putting on a show here. Aggressive bowling, electric fielding, and now the batsman. And on this occasion, Vesavka manages to execute 4 runs. Expertly implements the reverse sweep. They are really putting on a show here. Buoyed by their fans. Great support for Nepal all around the park. On a beautiful Saturday morning, Nepal are taking control of this game at the end of 7 overs. 68 for the loss of 1 wicket. Kuwait, on the other hand, they'll be looking to strike a few quick blows, barring which Nepal are on a canter. Nitisha Katara looking at proceedings from her point of advantage. Tournament director, she'll be very proud. ICC putting on a wonderful show here. This World T20 qualifiers Asia finals in Singapore. The lady behind the gentleman's game. Shiraz Khan continues from the Serangoon Road end. Short, wide. Cut away to deep sweeper cover. It's a clumsy bit of fielding. Nepal aware to the situation, capitalize. Quickly grabs 2 on it. There's one area Kuwait needs to focus on. It is their fielding. That's a magnificent shot. Paras Katka using the long levers to good effect. Dispatches that ball back past the bowler for 4 runs. Neither long off nor long on could do anything about that one. They were mere spectators. Shiraz Khan continues. The slip has disappeared. And on this occasion, guides it to long leg for 4. This is excellent batting. Unfortunately, I can't say the same about the bowling. Shiraz Khan going for boundaries and runs on both sides of the wicket. Very difficult for the captain to set a field. And as we speak, the short third man moves to short fine leg. Backward point. Captain himself moves to a short third man position. Waves his arms around Kashif in an animated fashion. Shiraz Khan beats the bat. Paras Katka a bit disappointed. Unable to put that delivery away. But they've already collected around 12 runs from this over. Well on their way. Once again, quick running between the wickets. Nepal Vs Singapore calling his captain through. Singapore's neighbours Malaysia, they'll be taking on Qatar. The game that starts at 2 p.m. This is excellent batting. Good bit of fielding there. Once again, the skipper, Mohammad Kashif, putting in the dive. Saving 3 runs for his side. At the end of 8 overs, Nepal 80 for the loss of 1 wicket. Skipper Paras Katka having a well-deserved drink. Starting to get hot out there. It's going at 10 runs and over Nepal. Having the run rate well under control. They don't want to take any chances. They'll be looking to dust Kuwait off as early as possible. Kuwait, on the other hand, they've gone to their spinners. Looks like Mohammad Aslam. Been brought in from the Balestier Road end. There's a short third man, backward point, cover, deep extra cover and a long off. Long on, deep mid wicket, deep backward square and a short fine leg completes the fielding. Mohammad Aslam picks up the bowling marker. Umpire Kali tells him to get a move on. Not before a few trial deliveries. Always a good idea. Be bowling left arm around, coming through. Straight away drill down to long off. Nepal Vs Singapore doing the smart thing here, getting Paras Katka back on strike. Both these batsmen seem to be in no trouble at all. Negotiating the Kuwaiti bowling with great ease. Paras Katka gets down on one knee, hits it in the air. And once again, Ravi De Silva came charging in from the cow corner boundary. Unable to get to it. Concedes 4 runs in the process as well. Paras Katka leaving a bit dangerously. It's very entertaining batting though. He's in an aggressive mood of mind. On this occasion, turns down the single. Usman bhai, please tell them to keep a bit quiet. Down this lot. Punched away down to long off. Paras Gatka moves on to 41. Batting with excellent control here. Sharad Versavka playing ideal foil to his skipper. Both Nepali batsmen batting extremely intelligently. At the end of 9 overs, Nepal proceed to 86 for the loss of 1 wicket. The Nepal fans cheering their heroes on. It's a wonderful support here for Nepal. Flags, cheering fans and ice creams. It's a great Saturday morning. In sunny Singapore here, we have cotton wool skies and the IAA ground looking a sight. Kuwait, they've created the opportunities. The fielders haven't quite been able to convert them. Nepal, on the other hand, continuing a very dominant performance here. Paras Gatka hits it up in the air. Ball falling short of the deep extra cover fielder. 1 run to the total. Shiraz Khan employing the slip straight away. I think that's a good ploy. Kuwait needs wickets. They are to make any impression on this game. Slowly but surely drifting in Nepal's favour. But cricket's a funny game. It's very intelligent batting by the Nepali pair. They are well aware of the situation and the importance and the significance of the occasion. They will not allow Kuwait a look in. Both these two batsmen mixing aggression with caution. And on this occasion, a beautiful shot. A reverse sweep. Paras Gatka, Nepali skipper, sends the supporters into a frenzy. 4 runs. Wonder if they should even continue to have a slip fielder for Paras. If you are looking to pick up wickets, need to attack. Well bowled there. Shiraz Khan manages to find a rare dot. Full swung away to deep mid wicket. Paras be disappointed with that. Total moves on to 93. Sharad Versavka back on strike. Looking for a quick single. Prevented by Usman Waheed, the dexterous wicketkeeper of Kuwait. That's the end of the 10th over. Nepal cantering along to 93 for the loss of 1 wicket. 49 runs away from booking themselves in what would be a final tomorrow against the hosts Singapore, who are leading the table at the moment and awaiting the arrival of their Mount Everest of a challenge. Mohammad Aslam to continue from the Balestier Road end. Kuwait ideally would need a wicket or two quick ones. They are to restrict this Nepal onslaught. This is extremely intelligent batting. Paras Gadka hitting the boundary markers, collecting the occasional boundary right from the onset, having won the toss and electing to field. Nepal have looked solid. It's a good delivery. Ahmed Aslam bowling into the pads. The wicket looks lovely for batting. Yesterday in the game between Kuwait and Qatar, nearly 400 runs being scored. Wizawaka punches it down to long on. And that's the half century to the Nepal captain. Acknowledges the crowd and his dugout. Wonderful innings. Well deserved. 50 runs. Paras Gadka guiding his team in this chase. Standing tall like the Mount Everest himself. Nepal would ideally like for him to bat through. Kuwait would love to see the back of him. Wesavaka once again punching the ball down to long off. Mohammad Aslam diving to the left, cannot prevent the single. Certainly hit the ground hard. Seemed to have knocked the wind out of him. Paras Gadka launches that one. That's gone miles. It's a huge six. That one has frequent flyer miles on it. That one almost went back to Kathmandu. It's great work there by the facilities staff. Senior curator, Mr. Kareem, Mahesh Kumar, the head of facilities. They've produced a wonderful surface and an excellent outfield for cricket to take on here in Singapore. The live broadcast coming to you courtesy of the Singapore Cricket Association. The ICC World T20 Qualifiers Asia Finals. What a spectacle of attacking T20 cricket this has been thus far. Runs, wickets, brilliant catches, it's all happening. All the teams having a wonderful time here in Singapore. One of the best destinations in the world for events. Asan Nasir been brought back into the attack. Doesn't do the captain's confidence any justice. Ambles in and bowls one down the leg side. A real help yourself delivery. Sharad Vesavka takes full toll of it. 4 runs down to fine leg. And on this occasion, guides it to short third man for a single. Paras Gadka. Quick on his feet, crossing through for a single. Moves on to 56. Vs to 26. Hassan Nasir bending his back, trying to extract some assistance from this IA wicket. Paras Gadkar beautifully placed that to deep backward square leg off his pads for a single, I beg your pardon. Nepal go past their 100. They're at 109 now. Once again, the Kuwaiti fielders, despite valiant effort, conceding a single. Shiraz Khan there, the big unit, putting in the dive. The ball ricochets off his right hand. Nepal banks a single. Paras Gadkar punts it down to long on for another single. It's been an excellent display of T20 cricket by Nepal. Hot favourites here in this ICC World T20 Qualifiers Asia Final. Well, in this game they've lived up to the billing. They will face their challenge tomorrow. Host Singapore, undefeated in this tournament, playing some magnificent cricket themselves. They'll be awaiting Nepal Sunday morning here. 9:30 game. Big crowd expected at the IA. Looks like Mead Bavasar with some left arm orthodox from the Balestier Road end. It's got a long on, deep mid wicket, deep backward square and a fine leg. Straight away bowls into the pads, threatens to throw it back. It's all in good spirits. It's been a wonderful tournament, played in the best of spirits. Sharad Vesavaka, he's got his gloves off, looks a bit relaxed at the non-striker's end. Paras Gadkar takes a few steps down the track, eases that ball for 4 runs over the backward square leg. Money. The Nepali batsman grabbing a quick drink while the skipper has a change of bats. Tell you what, that bat has been doing him well. Scored 62 runs with it. It's the highest individual score by a batsman in this tournament. Nepali skipper Paras Gadkar. It's been very impressive this morning. Punted down to long on for another single. Mead Bavsar looking desperately to get a breakthrough for his skipper and Kuwait. The short third man, backward point, cover, sweeper and a long off on the offside. Vesavaka drills it to long off and collects another single. Spin batting extremely intelligently. Been a wonderful partner for his captain. Nepal effortlessly moving on here. Short, wide, dispatched backward of point for 4. Magnificent batting here by Paras Katka. He is really setting the IA all on fire. No fuss, quality batting. Nepal really putting on a strong display. Outdoing Kuwait in all 3 departments, bowling, fielding and batting. Once again, punts it down to long on. And at the end of 13 overs, Nepal 122 for the loss of 1 wicket. Cruising along. Kuwait captain brings himself on from the Serangoon Road end. The change of gloves. Nepal batsman ready for action straight away. Just 20 runs required. Nepal should manage this chase barring a historical collapse. Oh my God. Paras Katka perishes to the softest of dismissals. Mohammad Kashif lobbing the ball wide outside off stump. He certainly looks like the man with the golden arm. Paras Katka batting so beautifully, manages to give the easiest of catches to backward point. However, not before ensuring Nepal has got to safety and to a very dominant position in this chase. Certainly played a captain's innings. Looks like Singhai walking out to the middle. It's a very busy cricketer. He's got his little bandana under the helmet. He's a player that reminds me of the young Tilakaratne Dilshan from Sri Lanka. Always very busy, whether he's on the field or whether he's batting. It's an absolute live wire. I think Nepal would now look to these two to complete the chase without the loss of any further wickets. Kuwait wouldn't mind picking up a few just to make things interesting. Kashif's got the slip in to the new batsman, Dipendra Singhai, and he lobs up another lollipop. Dipendra Singhai wants no part of that. Cuts it to the sweeper fence for a single. Kashif fires one into the pads. Vesavka glances it neatly to the deep backward square leg fielder. Collects another single. And he's got him! Dipendra Singhai perishes. Mohammad Kashif buys another wicket. He's been bowling right arm over the wicket popsicles, and the Nepali batsmen have been just throwing their wickets away. That is very unfortunate. Dipendra Singhai unable to resist that invitation. Adnan Idris taking the easiest of catches. This is really unnecessary from Nepal. Sharad Vesavaka reduced to a spectator at the non-striker's end. I'm sure he'll have a word to the incoming batsman. Looks like Rohit Kumar Paudel. It is Rohit Kumar Paudel. Nepal really don't need to take any unnecessary risk. They can win it with singles from here. There's no point in donating wickets. Kashif, on the other hand, would be delighted. Picked up all 3 Nepali wickets to fall. And 2 have been absolute gifts. Good bit of bowling. Tell you what, very impressed by the Kuwaiti captain. Carries such a huge workload, bowling, batting, fielding, captaining the side. And on this occasion, he tries the lollipop one too often. Deposited to the deep mid-wicket boundary for 4. Kumar Paudel's having none of that. Smashed it away. That ball got the treatment it deserved. Nepal moves on to 128 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 14 overs. Requiring another 14 runs to complete what's been a dominant performance this morning since winning the toss and electing to field. They bowled brilliantly and fielded brilliantly to restrict Kuwait to 141 runs. The Kuwait batsmen, they only have themselves to blame. Shiraz Khan from the Balestier Road end. Vesavaka calmly punches it into the covers for a single. This is all really what Nepal needs. Brings Rohit Kumar on strike. In the partnership between this is all really what Nepal needs. Paras Gatka ensuring. In the partnership between Sharad Vesavaka and the skipper, Paras Gatka ensuring Nepal's in absolutely no danger. It's a very good delivery. Shiraz Khan earning a very good delivery. Valuable dot ball. Shiraz Khan. Many in this Nepal innings. Earning out a valuable dot ball. There hasn't been many in this Nepal innings. Drifting down the leg side, swept away. The ball's racing to the deep fine leg boundary. Drifting down the leg side, swept away. The ball's racing to the deep fine leg boundary. 4 leg buys. Can't prevent from 4 runs being added to the Nepali total. It's a valiant effort by the fielder there. Can't prevent from 4 runs being added to the Nepali total. Kuwait would reflect on the experience of this tournament. And I'm sure their think tanks will be looking at... Kuwait would reflect on the experience of this tournament. And I'm sure their think tanks will be looking at this T20 side, their fielding, and injecting a bit more youth into this T20 side. Very gracious participants. They have been wonderful fighters. That's a wonderful delivery. Very gracious participants. Beaten for turn. That's a wonderful delivery. Game draws beaten for turn. So will Kuwait's hope of but as this qualifying game draws tournament to an end, so will Kuwait's hope of that looks pretty straight this tournament. For the man that matters, umpire Kali. That looks pretty straight. For the man that matters, umpire Kali. It's been extremely consistent and of a high standard throughout this tournament. The umpiring has been extremely consistent and of a high standard from Hong Kong throughout this tournament. And mentor umpire Buddhi Pradhan from Malaysia, Nepal, umpire Tabaragda from Hong Kong, our match referee, and mentor umpire Buddhi Pradhan from Nepal, adjudicating this Mr. Manu Nair, our match referee, being the officials at the end of 15 overs. This tournament. Nepal 133 for the loss of 3 wickets. At the end of 15 overs, 2 hits away. Nepal 133 for the loss of 3 wickets. In Sunday's would-be final. 2 hits away from booking themselves. Singapore already there. In Sunday's would-be final. Singapore already there. Kashif down, lobs it up again. It's straight Kashif back down, him. Could not hang on to it up again. That was hit like a rocket. Vesavaka nearly taking the bowler's head off. It's straight back to him. Could not hang on to it. That was hit like a rocket. Vesavaka nearly taking the bowler's head off. Would have been a fantastic return catch had he held on to it. Can't really put it down as a chance. Those either they stick or they don't. Rohit Kumar to deep mid wicket for another single. Swept away. Rohit Kumar to deep mid wicket for another single. This might be the data. It is the data. This might be the data. It is the data. Manages it effortlessly to long on. Sharad Vesavka, experienced player, manages it effortlessly to long on. Mohammad Kashif resorting to delivering airmail, flighting that ball extremely high. In this part of the world, we call it Singapore Airlines flight. And on this occasion, it's a great effort there by Adnan Idris in the deep, but cannot manage Nepal from going past the total and securing a command victory over Kuwait here. Finishing off in style, Sharad Vesavka and Rohit Kumar staying not out. It's been a wonderful performance. Nepal winning this encounter by 7 wickets. We will join you shortly with the awards presentation.
guys, what's up, welcome back. क्या बात है, त्रिपुरा से स्ट्रीम देखने के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत आभार। थैंक यू सो मच मेरे भाई। एंड ग्रैंड मास्टर माई स्कोर इज 9000। क्या बात है भाई, गजब हो गया।
Short, wide. Paras Gadka leans into it, slashes it for 4, backward of point. Magnificent shot. No. Yes. Yes, 100%. Amar once again. It's the deck hard. Paras Gatka safely in behind that. Wonderful shot. Slightly wide. Paras Gatka leans into that. Dispatches it past wide mid on for 4. This is turning out to be a very expensive over for Kuwait. Nepal off to a blinder. ICC World T20. That looked pretty close by Kalidas turning it down. I tell you what, if I was Ilyas Ahmed, I'll be disappointed too. It's worth having a replay of that. It's Ahsan Nasir from the Serangoon Road end. It's a heavily fortified offside field. Short third man, backward point, cover, extra cover and a long off. So mid wicket and a long on. A deep fine leg. Gainendra Malla rotates a single straight away. Drifting on the pads. Prazatka helps himself to another boundary. This is poor bowling. You have a packed offside field. Ahsan Nasir not having the discipline to hit the right areas. Mohammad Kashif straight away makes the adjustment. Kuwait seem to be having a plan, but the bowlers unable to execute. Nepal off to a flyer. Leaking runs. The Kuwait opening bowlers. The extra umpire, Buddhi Pradhan. seem to be coming in with box of extra kookaburras. All seem to be well. There's a short fine leg in place now straight away. I think this is a better field. Allows Ahsan Nasir a bit more room to come and attack the stumps. Otherwise it would be very predictable. This occasion once again drifting on the pads. Paras Gatka effortlessly works it to short fine leg for a single. That was a friendly full toss. Gyanendra Malla unable to penetrate the offside field. Well fortified. Short third man, backward point, cover, extra cover, and a mid off. Punch straight back the ground. Gyanendra Malla taking a little bit of time to get his eye in. Nepal can afford that luxury. They have gotten off to a terrific start here. Malla pushing it to mid-off for an easy single. That's the end of the second over. Nepal 18 for the loss of no wicket. Cantering along. Ilyas Ahmed continues. It's a good bit of fielding. Mohammad Kashif, the skipper. I beg your pardon, that's Shiraz Khan. Big number 12 for Kuwait. Gyanendra Malla walks across his stumps, flicks that away to long leg, banks another single. Nepal smoothly progressing to 20. We're in the third over of the Nepal chase, requiring 142 for victory. We'll be very happy with this start. Ilyas Ahmed be looking to make some inroads into the Nepali batting. Short, punted away to long on. Good bit of fielding there, keeps the runs just down to a single. Adnan Idris patrolling the long on boundary. This is very good running between the wickets. Nepal really showing how it's done. Both batsmen quick between the wickets. Nice early calling. Safely gets through. Long strides of Paras Katka. Ensures that the single is completed without incident. Ilyas Ahmed as a third man in the ring. Backward point. Point cover, extra cover, mid-off. Looks like he's going to be going across the body. Beautiful shot there, Paras Katka. Playing it off the stumps. A wristy flick for 4. Classy shot. Using his height to good advantage. Plants the front foot down. Taking maximum use of the first power play overs. Kuwait only allowed 2 men outside. I wonder whether this is the ideal field to have if you are planning to attack on the stumps.
या कुछ मिल जाए तो भाई चलते अपना जॉर्ज पोल, क्योंकि जॉर्ज पोल यार बहुत दूर था, पाथ में नहीं था, तो भाई यार ऐसे जाना पड़ेगा।
Makes room for himself, smashes it through the offside ring.
तो बाइक मिल जाए, नहीं तो फिर यहीं से जाना पड़ता है। लेकिन यहाँ पे मेरे को बाइक मिल जाती, जो कि बहुत सही चीज है, तो भाई उठाते हैं बाइक और
Nepal putting on a display here. Power pack batting. I wouldn't be surprised if Kuwait would go
मेरे
to
अलावा कोई नहीं
spin.
आता, क्योंकि यार नोवोर मिलिट्री की साइड पाथ था पूरा प्लेन का, तो मैं पता नहीं कहाँ से भाई भटकता हुआ है उधर, क्योंकि मेरा बिल्कुल मन नहीं था भाई मिलिट्री नोवो जाने का, क्योंकि पक गया था भाई जाकर। मैं सोचा है जॉर्जो चलते हैं, और वैसे भी दूर था, थोड़ा सेफ हो जाएगा, क्योंकि शुरू में भैया मर गए तो माइनस का थप्पड़ पड़ेगा बहुत तगड़ा वाला, जो कि मेरे को नहीं बढ़वाना। तो आ चुके हम कोचिंग में, क्योंकि भैया जॉर्जो में तो कोई आया नहीं था, तो हम मतलब अपनी भूख का शांत करेंगे, तो अब काफी ज्यादा मतलब लाइफ भी कम
Ideal support. Not out on 5.
हो गए, तो दिक्कत की बात नहीं है। तो भाई यही कहना चाहता हूँ यार, अगर मतलब चाहो तो तुम सेफ खेल सकते हो शुरू में, क्योंकि भाई देखो कॉनकर में -50 होती है, प्लस होती है 20-20, तो भैया तुम्हें
Looks like the Kuwaiti skipper brings himself on. Spin it is. Kuwait would ideally like to pick up a wicket here. Perhaps even 2. Good start here. Ashif, he bowls a mixed bag of offies, leggies, googlies, and whatever goes on the market that day. Gyanendra Malla, he's not wasted any time. Gets down on one knee, dispatches that delivery over deep backward square leg for a towering 6. Nepal mean business. They've got on the park. Great aggressive intent today. They want to book a place in tomorrow's what would be a final. Once again, on this occasion, pierces the offside ring for a 4. Hit uppishly, but into the gap. Nepal races on to 40, the 4th over. It's building up to be a wonderful batting performance here. And on this occasion, punches it down to long on. That's a poor bit of fielding, conceding another boundary. Mohammad Aslam on this occasion, fielding at long on. Can't say fielding is quite Kuwait's strength. Gyanendra Malla making Kuwait pay. The vociferous fans send into a frenzy. Nepal's got great support here at the park. And on this occasion, once again, this could be out. It's gone up in the air. He's taken it and it's gone. Malla perishes. Going for yet another big hit. Already collected 15 runs in that over. looking for yet another 6. He might have been a bit greedy. Mohammad Kashif gets that all-important breakthrough for Kuwait. Looks like the experienced Sharad Visavaka coming in at number 3. Another very aggressive batsman for Nepal. Joins the skipper, Paras Gatka. That's an excellent delivery. The batsman having crossed over. Paras Gatka facing that. Kashif creating the breakthrough.
Good morning, all the viewers. Welcome to home of cricket in Malaysia, Kinrara Oval. The second match between Nepal versus Malaysia. Yes, today looks good. Weather looks prominent. And right now sun is out. Probably today around 27 to 30 Celsius the weather. And there's a weather forecast says around 1 o'clock there will be a slight rain. Probably that's the time the game's supposed to end. So hopefully no disturbance for the game. Talking about the rain, we got some news from Nepal. There are rains continuous rains from last 4-5 days, and unfortunate incidents. As per Al Jazeera, there were 27 people has died from the floods and landslides. And there were about 11 people being injured and 15 reported missing. Hopefully, all becoming better coming days, and all our thoughts are with the family members of who have affected due to these floods and landslides. And we ask all these Nepalis who are watching this, and be careful. The Nepali weather department has warned for more heavy rain in coming days. Hopefully all are safe. And coming back to the game, yes, yesterday Nepal beat Malaysia by 7 wickets, and today the second game. Can Malaysia turn the tables, fight back, and level the series? And yes, we had the toss about 10-15 minutes before, and looking at the toss, yes, this is the coverage from the toss. Nepal won the toss, elected to bat first. Skipper of Nepal, Paras Khatka, and the match officials, as well as the Malaysian captain Faiz Noor at the toss. And Paras Khatka winning the toss, he led to bat first. And news coming from the Nepal dressing room, they will be wearing a black arm for remembrance of the people. And yes, looking at the team cards of both the sides, interesting changes coming from the Nepal as Malaysia as well. Playing 11 of Nepal, Pawan Saraf, Binod Bandari, Gayanendra Malla, Karan, Lalit, Paras Khatka the skipper, Sandeep Lamachan, Sharat Vesaukar, Sompal Kami, Rohit Kumar, and Abhinash Bohara. The playing 11 of Nepal. Playing 11 of Malaysian side, Ahmed Faiz Noor, the skipper of Malaysia, Aminuddin Ramli, Anwar Arudin, Virandep Singh, Sherwin Muniande, Shafiq Sharif, Pawandep Singh, Anur Rahman, Shahadat Ramli, Fitr Sham, and Saeed Aziz. Yeah, there are notable changes to the squad. And yesterday we had an amazing game of cricket, T20 match, Nepal versus Malaysia. Not to forget, Nepal played a brilliant knock. And right now, 2 minutes silence for the people who have passed away due to the floods and the landslides. We'll be observing 2 minutes silence.
होता है जब माइनस होते हैं। तो अब एक बंदा यार ऊपर कैंपिंग कर रहा है, तो मैं देख रहा हूँ भैया किस तरीके से उसे उड़ाएं। तो जैसे मेरे को
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around, head to her toes, Yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Won't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not not a piece of fur is bad. Head to her toes, yeah. Hands on, it's not it's the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She got a body like a coasting. She likes to keep the party going. Got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She got a body like a coasting. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.
Top division. Played a good game.
I heard you look good in a sundress. I heard you look good when you're undressed.
Malaysia hold on till the end. To both the umpires walking in today. Two umpires, Mr. Danish and Mr. Kalidas, walks into the middle. Yes, it's good on behalf of Nepal. On behalf of Malaysia. Hold on till putting a target of 129. Yes, the last 5 overs where they lost many wickets. And 4 till the end, 18.3 overs. Nepal chasing that target, especially Paras Khadka, who was in a song playing an amazing knock. And 2 batsmen walking in for Nepal. Pawan Saraf and Paras Khadka. Openers. Saraf played for under-19 team as well. A good youngster coming up the ranks of Nepal. And good to see a lot of youngsters coming into the squad, especially for the Malaysia as well. And Nepal, yes, we were talking yesterday about Sandeep Lamichan as well. We saw him 2 years back in Asia Games where he got license to play in IPL and go on to play international cricket. And similarly, we have a Malaysian side as well, Virandeep Singh and Said Aziz, who's been a part of that same Asia Cup. And now with the national colours to represent their side and to bowl first over has given to youngsters Said Aziz from Malaysia from the far end. And Paras Khadka to face the first delivery of the second T20 game. Oh, brilliant delivery. Cramped him on back foot. Paras Khadka. Surely Paras Khadka will be looking into play a good Paras Khadka will be looking to continue his form from yesterday A
Heard you
brilliant
like to
knock.
get away.
Flawless innings.
I heard you like to stay out late.
On the leg. Oh, that's
Boyfriends,
hit the
heard
hit.
they didn't treat
The
you
tips of
right.
Pawandeep
I heard you're hated by
through
your
the fine leg
girlfriends.
region. A
The
boundary.
guys want you tonight.
Never start
They say she's too hot. They say she's too cold.
for
But she came
Paras.
nobody really knows.
Well as there was an opportunity for Malaysia as well.
Everything I've heard, she gets out of control.
The jump, I guess, didn't
The heavens, but I'm not too shy.
timed perfectly, probably.
She's got protective eyes
So
and
it was too early, I guess.
in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She got a body like a ghost.
Its delivery bounced on the back foot. Tried to put over the point region. Missed it. Clear miss by Paras. Aziz creating early opportunities.
Body, baby, show me.
Aziz again. This time played brilliantly. Kept it down towards square leg region. Taking a single. Pawandeep runs from the fine leg region. And collects it. A single. 4 moves to 5. 4 deliveries. 2 more deliveries to go in the first over. The second T20. Nepal versus Malaysia. Bilateral room series. Pawan Saraf, after having a successful under-19 East Asia tournament, cramped him as well. The first delivery on the back foot. Yes, he had a brilliant series in this recently concluded East Asia Cup. Nepal dominated, being the champion. Will be under 19 team will be traveling to Sri Lanka, Colombo, end of next month to take part in the Asia Cup. That's top edge and gone. One bounce to the boundary over the keeper's head. Call uppercut. Nicely executed, and the over ends. 9 runs on the board in the first over. Yes, Nepal being one of the dangerous sides in under 19 as well. Will be interesting to see the national side taking on top teams. Brilliant shot that was. Uppercut. Played late. Bouncing delivery. Nicely executed by Pawan Saraf. Welcome, Zul.
Yes, welcome.
Good morning. And number 17 for Malaysia, Pawandeep, to bowl from the pavilion end to start the proceedings of the second over. Dangerous batsman Paras Katka facing the delivery. Played watchfully, waited.
Mana berlangsung di over yang kedua. Perlawanan kedua Malaysia menentang Nepal dalam T20 International Bilateral Series 2019. Pawandeep sekarang ini membaling kepada Paras Katka. Man of the match dalam perlawanan semalam, Paras Katka.
Amazing innings by Paras Katka. This time slightly gave room to Paras. Luckily there's a long off and long on are the two fielders in the deep for Pawandeep.
Balingan ketiga membuahkan satu larian buat Paras Katka.
And there's a slight fielding change. There's a slip for Pawan. Pawan Saraf. Tam orthodox Pawandeep.
Balingan yang baik dari Pawandeep terus menuju stamp. Kedudukan sekarang 10 larian dikumpulkan oleh pasukan Nepal. Ada sedikit pertukaran daripada barisan pemain pasukan Malaysia. Kita dapat perhatikan hari ini Anwar Arudin disenaraikan dalam kesebelasan utama.
Lighter delivery, playing towards mid wicket, taking a single.
Balingan yang kelima dari Pawandeep Singh kepada Pawan membuahkan satu larian. Dan sekarang ni Paras Katka akan menghadap balingan yang terakhir dalam over yang kedua, perlawanan kedua innings yang pertama.
Appeals looks like pitched outside off.
Appeal dari Pawandeep dan pasukan Malaysia.
And the second over, 11 runs on the board. Yes, Paras Katka had an amazing innings yesterday. 86 runs unbeaten, 50 deliveries, 8 boundaries and 5 maxes. Clean shots, all 5 was clean shots. And doesn't look like he was putting a lot of effort. It was more timing shots.
Yep, Paras Katka, very experienced player. He always performed when playing against Malaysia, and that proved to be the difference between the two teams.
It will be interesting to see how Malaysia are going to bounce back after that loss to Nepal.
Sekarang ini membaling bagi pasukan Malaysia ialah Syed Aziz.
Classical shot, brilliantly played by Pawan Saraf on the back foot. Found that gap between the deep extra cover and mid off, and played brilliantly, executed amazing.
Balingan yang pertama daripada Syed Aziz. Kita lihat ulang tayang. Satu cover drive yang cukup baik membuahkan 4 larian untuk Paras Katka dan pasukan Nepal. Sekarang ni 15, tiada jatuhan wiket.
Next delivery, a more foolish delivery, playing to a third man, taking a single. Now you have a long off, third man for Pawan, and that will be changed. Yes, for Paras, there's a deep mid wicket and a third man. Long off comes into the circle. Point, cover point, covers, mid off, mid on, mid wicket, and a short fine leg.
Ini balingan yang baik daripada Tariq Aziz, Syed Aziz. Di balingan yang ketiga sudah pun melepaskan 5 larian dalam over ni. Paras, pemain yang berbahaya bagi pasukan Nepal. Dalam perlawanan semalam, Paras banyak melakukan pukulan ke bahagian V di hadapannya, ke bahagian long on dan long off. Itu dia satu bouncer dari Syed Aziz. Tiada larian untuk Nepal.
Aziz hitting the deck hard.
Dan salah satu penaja ataupun partner bagi Malaysia Cricket Association, Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia, yang menyokong penuh program pembangunan adiwira. Sememangnya kita memerlukan sokongan dari banyak pihak, corporate, untuk membantu pembangunan kriket di Malaysia. Malaysia sekarang ini berada di tangga yang 30 teratas, dan tidak dilupakan Kementerian Belia dan Sukan yang sama-sama dengan Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia membantu pembangunan adiwira dan menyediakan kemudahan pembangunan kriket di sekitar sekolah-sekolah di seluruh negara.
Playing towards the cover region, not able to stop. More towards the gully region actually. Point runs and trying to cover it.
Shavin tadi cuba beraksi
तो पहुंचेंगे भाई मैं ऐसे टहल रहा हूँ हॉर्न बजा के तो एकदम मेरे को फुटस्टेप्स आते हैं भाई मैं आ जाता हूँ यहाँ पे अब मुझे उस बंदे को देखना पड़ेगा वो है कहाँ पे तो मेरे को बंदा दिख जाता है जैसे तुम्हें भी दिख गया होगा सामने वो सीढ़ी पे था
17 larian dikumpulkan oleh pasukan Nepal. Tiada wiket dikumpulkan oleh pasukan Malaysia. 17-0.
तो मैं उस पर क्लोज कर देता हूँ कि चलो भाई जाते हैं जो होगा देखी जाएगी भैया
Yes, end of 3 overs, 17 runs
तो
on the
ऊपर जाके वो
board.
भाई लेट जाता है सीढ़ियों पे, जो कि भाई
6
बिल्कुल
runs
नहीं करना
coming in
चाहते,
that
क्योंकि
final,
FP
last
में
over.
आप ये कर सकते हो, लेकिन
Pawan
टीवी
Deep to
में भैया
continue.
मारे जाओगे, टीवी में पहले से दिख जाते हो आपकी
From the
खोपड़ी,
pavilion end,
तो वैसे आराम से
Paras
मार देते हो और
Katka,
इस पर
7
अच्छी
runs
खासी
of
लूट
12
मिल जाती है
deliveries
मेरे को, जो कि
and
काफी
Pawan
सही थी।
Saraf
अब एक
10
बंदा
of
पता नहीं
6.
UMP चला रहा था, वो बोट था असली बंदा था, मेरे को कुछ सीन नहीं पता, बस ये पता है कि भाई मैंने उसे मार दिया।
Dalam perlawanan yang kedua ni, bilateral series di antara Malaysia dan Nepal ini dilihat menurunkan pemutar-pemutar di
तो भाई अगर किसी ने
power
फ्लेयर
play.
बनाई और आसपास कोई
It's a
बंदा
big
ना हो,
shot.
तुम देख रहे हो भैया को बंदा
That's
शायद
gone.
चला होगा, मैं
Itu
लूट
dia
लेता हूँ
balingan
टीवी में।
pertama.
तो भाई ऐसा कभी मत करना भाई, वो बंदा
Gone
हरामी
for
बीच लगा
maximum.
देगा
Deep
पूरा।
sink.
तो मैं क्या करता हूँ,
Terus
उल्टा उस पे बेच लगा
dikeluarkan
देता हूँ, तो यहाँ पे मैं लूटता नहीं फ्लेयर,
di
मैं
long
सोचता हूँ
on
पहले भाई इस बंदे को ही देखते हैं
oleh
कौन मतलब
Paras
बकरा
Katka.
बनाने की कोशिश कर रहा है,
6 lagi
इसको बकरा
larian
बना देंगे।
buat Nepal.
And he's continuing his form from yesterday. A brilliant shot.
Ulang tayang.
तो मैं आ जाता हूँ इस
Balingan
वॉच
Pawan
टावर में और वो बंदा है भैया सामने वाले वॉच टावर में,
Hayun
तो मैं बैठ
keluar.
जाता हूँ टीवी पे लेके, भाई कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं।
Slightly on the offside.
तो यही कहना
He
चाहूंगा भाई,
kept
सबर का फल
maximum.
मीठा होता है, देखो हमेशा
Just
कहता हूँ मैं, तो
went,
भाई सबर कर लिया
2
करो,
steps
ठीक है।
behind
अब मैंने यहाँ पे
and
सबर
put
करा,
it
वो
over,
बंदा
and
भी
yet
स्मूथ
again,
कोशिश
another
कर रहा
one.
है, और बंदे का हाथ
Another
में
maximum.
स्मूथ गया।
Satu
Oh,
lagi
mid wicket.
pukulan 6 dari Paras Katka dari balingan kedua Virandeep Singh.
तो अब लूटते हैं मजे में, तो
नाम
भाई
लगी
ये कहना
लारिया।
चाहूंगा भाई अगर आसपास बंदा है और
Yes,
कहीं पे लूट
we
है, तो
saw
पहले
yesterday
लूट
as
नहीं
well.
लेना, बंदा
For
मारने की
Pawan Deep,
सोचो।
he played 2 sixes continuously and put the pressure on the number 1 spinner of Malaysia.
Yep. Virandeep diserang oleh Paras Katka. Saya rasa balingan
तो यार
Virandeep
जोन बन
tu
जाती है
agak
दूसरी, और भाई
sedikit
मेंशन की तरफ
terkeluar,
मैं आ जाता हूँ,
tersasar
क्योंकि मेरे को
daripada
पता था भाई
stump.
यहाँ पे कोई ना कोई नमूना जरूर
Jadi
बैठा होगा,
memudahkan
और वही होता है
Paras
मेरे को अंदर
Katka
गाड़ी भी
untuk
चौंक जाती है कि
melakukan
भैया
pukulan
अंदर गाड़ी
untuk,
खड़ी है लाल रंग की अपनी बग्गी, तो
meregangkan
ऊपर वो बंदा है,
tangannya
उसके
untuk
फुटस्टेप्स भी आ चुके हैं मेरे को, तो चलते हैं भैया उसे मारने। तो वो बंदा भाई
Begitu
ट्रिक्स लगाने की कोशिश कर रहा है।
balingan yang ketiga tidak membuahkan sebarang larian bagi pasukan Nepal. Jangan kita lihat satu lagi.
Dancing down the ground, find the outside edge, doesn't matter,
तो
the
भैया
travels to
इसमें
the boundary. 4 runs through the third man region.
तो मारना चाहता
Satu
है,
lagi larian
और फिर पीछे
4
एक और
kali
बंदा था
ini
जो कि
dari
गाड़ी
Paras
में बैठ कर भाई
Katka.
देखने लगा रहा है क्या
Kita
सीन
dapat
चल रहा है,
lihat
या तो इन्हें पता नहीं था भाई मैं भी हूँ यहाँ पे, वो
kita
सोच रहे थे कि कोई
lihat
भी हो
ulang
और पीछे
tayang
वाला
sebentar
बंदा इस
lagi.
गाड़ी के तलाश में हो कि कभी ये उतरे कम में हो से मारूं, तो भाई
Laluan
पता नहीं
bola
जो
itu
होगा,
kita
बस ये
lihat
पता है कि भैया हम
keluar.
बच गए वहाँ से। तो जब फिर से जोन बन चुकी, तो भैया आना
hampir
पड़ा हमें
menuju
इधर, और
wide.
ट्रिपल स्टोरी में भैया एक बंदा है जिसके
Tapi
फुटस्टेप्स मेरे को आ रहे हैं,
tersasar
मतलब मैप पे
begitu
भी और
jauh
सुनाई भी दे
daripada
रहे हैं।
stump.
तो मैं यहाँ पे देख रहा हूँ भैया क्या
Yang
जुगाड़ लगा
memudahkan
सकते हैं, तो मैं
Paras
सोचता हूँ भाई
Katka
नेड कर
untuk
दूं अपने मतलब
mendapatkan 4
सीक्रेट
larian.
लोकेशन जहाँ पे
16 runs
कैंप
came in,
करता है।
4
लेकिन
deliveries,
बंदा
this
चालाक था भाई,
delivery,
कूद जाता है
as
एकदम, मतलब
wide
उसे
is
पता चल
delivery.
जाएगा, पिन भी ना आया,
Satu
मतलब
lagi,
इस
kali
game
ini
में। तो ये
betul-betul
बंदा
wide.
खड़ी से मारने की कोशिश करेगा
Balingan
मेरे को, मैं
daripada
सेल्फी
Pawan
खींच देता हूँ,
Deep
लेकिन भाई उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, और बंदा भाई
Paras
मेरे पीछे आया
Katka.
था, मेरे को नहीं पता था वो मेरे पीछे आने वाला, नहीं तो मैं
Pukul bola
भाई
itu
टीवी पे
tadi,
लेता, और भाई को
untuk
मेरे को
tiada
फर्क
larian
नहीं पड़ता, और बंदा भाई मेरे पीछे आया था।
bagi Nepal.
Next delivery. That's
मेरे
a
को नहीं
wide
पता था वो मेरे
delivery.
Kali ini dibiarkan saja oleh Paras Katka. Paras sudah pun bergerak across the stump.
पीछे आने वाला, नहीं तो मैं भाई टीवी पे ले लेता, और भाई वो मेरे पे रश करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे थे, क्योंकि उसे पता चल चुका था कि भाई मेरे पे मतलब अच्छी खासी डैमेज दे दी उसने, तो भाई रश कर देता अंदर। तो भाई ये कहना चाहूँ भाई अगर तुम पे रश हो रहा है और आपकी हेल्थ कर चुका वो ऑलरेडी कम, तो भाई एक बार को रिस्क ले लो, लड़ लो, ठीक है। अगर चांस है, अगर चांस नहीं है, ये चांस है कि हेल्थ आप कर सकते हो, वो रुका हुआ है, तो भाई हेल्थ कर लो, ठीक है गाइस। तो यार जोन बन चुकी है, बहुत ही तरंगीरे का मतलब इस जगह का मेरे को नहीं पता कुछ भी सीन, मतलब हाँ मेरी बिल्कुल प्रैक्टिस नहीं है, मेरे को नहीं पता मेरे को कौन सा घर कहाँ पे कहाँ चला जाता है। तो इस जगह भाई पहली बार जोन बन रही है मेरे लिए, तो अब देखना पड़ेगा भाई, नया एक्सपीरियंस है, तो मजा आएगा यहाँ पे। और भाई एंडिंग इस गेम की
17 runs coming in that over, 34 runs on the board.
पूरी कोशिश
Overs.
मेरे को मतलब
As
ढूंढ
we saw,
रहा है, तो हल्का सा वो दिखता तो है, लेकिन भाई हट जाता है एकदम से, जैसे मैं एम
walking
लेता हूँ,
behind.
लेकिन भाई यहाँ फंस जाता है
And
बेचारा।
then he
तो इस बंदे से
goes,
मेरे को AWM मिल जाते हैं, जो कि
inside out
बहुत ओपी
shots.
गन है यार, तुम्हें पता है, और भाई ले लेते हैं हम जल्दी से।
So far it has worked
तो
for
इस घर
him.
में भाई एक बंदा मेरे पे
And
नेट
yesterday
करने की
also he
कोशिश
was
करेगा, जो
playing
कि मेरे
those
को
kind
मतलब
of
दिख चुका है, और उसकी हल्की सी
and
खोपड़ी दिखती है, मैं हेडशॉट
especially
दबा देता हूँ
what
उसे, तो भाई
we saw
एकदम
in
पीछे हो
this
जाता है, लेकिन
first
नेडो
three
फेंक
overs
चुका
was
था,
they kept
तो इसलिए मैं इधर
him
आता हूँ कि
back
भाई कुछ पता नहीं भैया कहीं फट
Whereas
जाए,
we
तो
saw
उस पर
he's
ब्रश करना
very
पड़ेगा,
good,
क्योंकि इतनी दूर से तो कुछ होने वाला है
fluently
नहीं,
playing
वो टीपी पे ले
in
रहा हूँ,
front
झांकेगा
foot.
बिल्कुल नहीं, एक बार उसे पता चल चुका भैया
Like
झांकेंगे
both
तो
the
चाटे
batsmen
पड़ेंगे।
are very strong in front
Yes.
foot. Said Aziz continues.
Main
तो
balik
जैसे मैं घर
pasukan
के अंदर जाता हूँ भाई
Malaysia
एकदम से
tidak
पीछे से ही
boleh
पड़ती है,
meletakkan
पता नहीं
bola di
कहाँ से। तो
depan kaki.
यार अब मेरे को नहीं पता भाई बंदे क्या जा रहे हैं, मेरे पीछे को पड़ेगा दोनों को दोनों।
dari
तो यहाँ मैं बहुत बुरी तरह
Nepal.
फंस चुका हूँ, वो बंदा आ चुका है खिड़की में
Karena
बाहर, और
itu
एक भी
sudah
शॉट अगर
pasti
उसका
akan
मेरे को लग गया ना भाई मैं खत्म हूँ।
menyebabkan
लेकिन भैया
bola
आपस में लड़
dipukul
रहे हैं, हम सोचो भाई मेरे पे भी यही मौका
Sebagai
जल्दी से मैं फर्स्ट एड लगा लूँ, तो वो बंदा
seperti
मेरे पे
yang
रश
kita
करने की
telah
पूरी कोशिश
perhatikan
कर रहा है, जैसे कि
dalam
तुम देख सकते
balingan-balingan
होंगे।
sebelum ini. Balingan yang lebih baik daripada
जिसने इसको मारा, क्योंकि उसे
Said
पता है कि मैं
Aziz.
जिंदा हूँ, किल फीड देख रहा होगा वो, और भाई जैसे आता कर देते खत्म.
Dua balingan, tiada larian setakat ini di over yang kelima. Setakat ini Nepal mengumpulkan 34 larian tanpa jatuhan wiket. Di tengah
तो लेवल 3 की वैश मेरी बहुत
di
हल्की
center
सी
pitch
बची इसलिए भाई मैं अपनी
ialah
हेल्थ
Paras Katkal ketua pasukan
कहीं पे खत्म हो
dan
जाएंगे.
Pawan Saraf bagi pasukan Nepal.
तो मैं कर देता हूँ भाई ये सामने
Satu
वाले
balingan
घर में
yang lebih
rush, क्योंकि भाई
perlahan.
यहाँ पे देखो
Bijak
जोन
Syed
बन चुकी थी
Aziz.
और जोन में हमें आना था
Balingan
और पीछे
perlahan
कोई
yang
बचा नहीं
menuju
था,
terus
दिक्कत नहीं थी
ke
और यहाँ
tengah
पे भाई
stump.
4 अलाइव बच रखे हैं, तो भाई देखते हैं अब क्या होता है।
Tiga dot ball dalam perlawanan T20. Dot ball.
तो गाइस मुझे इस वाले
adalah
घर में आना
sangat
पड़ा क्योंकि
penting.
भाई मैं जोन में नहीं था, तो इस घर में जोन थी और इस घर में एक बंदा भी है जो कि छुप कर बैठा है।
Oh, satu balingan yang baik.
तो यहाँ पे मैं उसको देखो
sedikit
अटैक देता हूँ, वो भी
melencong
मेरे को अटैक देता है और
dari
लेवल 3
Syed
की वैसे
Aziz
मेरी भाई बिल्कुल ही
mengirukan
खत्म होने को है, तो
Paras.
दिक्कत हो चुकी है बहुत बड़े वाली। तो वहाँ
Pawan
पे दोबारा
saraf.
उसे मारने के लिए लेकिन वो कमरे में चला जाता है, मेरे को यहाँ पे
Sekarang
टाइम
ini
नहीं था कि मैं मोली वगैरह
Paras
फेंकूँ।
Katka cuba memperkatakan sesuatu,
तो मुझे फिर से
membincangkan
अटैक दे
sesuatu
देता हूँ, जैसे कि तुमने देख लिया होगा। तो
sedikit
यहाँ पे
tips
उसकी हेल्थ काफी कम हो चुकी है।
kepada Pawan Saraf untuk menghadap
तो यहाँ पे
balingan
मैं
yang
M2
kelima.
रिलोड करने की सोचता हूँ जिससे कि वो
dari
मेरे पे रश करे, लेकिन भाई नहीं होता उससे
Syed
काम। तो
Aziz.
यहाँ पे मैं बैंडेज करूंगा फेक,
Kebiasaannya
मतलब
pada
फेक
balingan
जरूरत
yang
भी थी मेरे को,
kelima
लेकिन मैं
ke-6
फेक
ni.
भी कर रहा हूँ जिससे कि वो मेरे पे रश कर दे। और वो सोचेगा मेरी हेल्थ इतनी कम है कि मैं बैंडेज
Slowly
लगा रहा
playing
हूँ,
up it,
जो भी सीन है
Giri.
यहाँ पे मैं उसे फंसा लेता हूँ, वो अपनी हेल्थ करने के बजाय मेरे पे रश कर देगा।
That's run out.
Run out.
That's run out. Missed the opportunity of catch and taken a run out. A brilliant run out, and is the field being injured? It will be a disaster.
Anwar Rahman tadi, kalau tak silap saya,
तो अपनी
cuba
हेल्थ
untuk
वगैरह खत्म
melakukan
कर चुके थे
tangkapan.
बंदे। तो यहाँ पे
namun
2 बंदे
terlepas.
बच चुके हैं और मैं फिर से भैया मूव
Yes.
करने की कोशिश
Replay.
करता हूँ क्योंकि फिर से
Begitu
भैया जोन
Syed
में जाना
Aziz
था और जोन के अंदर नहीं था मैं।
pantas
तो जोन यहाँ पे
mengambil
धोखा
bola
दे रही है
dan
मेरे को बार-बार, क्योंकि गाइस अगर जोन
memecahkan
मेरे ऊपर ही
stump
बनती चली जाए तो काफी आसान हो
untuk
जाता है।
wicket pertama
क्योंकि कई बार
bagi
यार मैं ऐसे ही
pasukan
मरता हूँ कि
Malaysia.
जोन में जाना है तो भाई कोई
Malaysia berjaya
उठाता है
mendapatkan
यार
wicket
सामने से।
pertama
तो अब इस घर में एक
pada
बंदा है
kedudukan
जिसको मतलब हमें मारना है और एक
34
साइड वाले
larian
घर में है,
di
तो यहाँ
over
पे
yang
बंदा
kelima.
टीपी ले रहा है सामने।
Aksi yang cukup baik Anwar Rahman.
और गाइस
Di
मोली
atas
वगैरह मेरे पे
sedikit
थी नहीं, तो मैं यहाँ पे
tercedera.
स्मोक
Kita lihat
रेडी करके काम चला लेता हूँ, सामने
replay.
वाले घर पे कर देता हूँ ऐसे मजे में कि क्या पता उसमें जो
Pawan
बंदा
Saraf.
बैठा है वो
Miss
मतलब
hit.
नीचे कूद जाए, क्या हो जाए, क्योंकि उसके घर में ज्यादातर जोन
Dan
भरी
satu
पड़ी है,
percubaan
तो वो
dari
नीचे
Anwar
कूदता तो मैं
Rahman.
उसे मार देता,
Anwar
लेकिन भाई
sebenarnya
नहीं
sudah
हुआ, मेरे यहाँ
dapat
पे प्लान
memegang
फेल हो
bola
गया,
itu
कोई
tadi.
दिक्कत की बात नहीं यहाँ पे। तो ये बंदा
Namun
सीढ़ियों
Syed
पे आकर
Aziz
भाई निपटाते हैं इसे, और
pantas
अच्छा वो
meluru
मैंने यहाँ पे इसे हेडशॉट
dan
ही मारे, तो यहाँ पे
memecahkan
क्या होगा
stump.
कि मेरे को फायदा मिल जाएगा
Sebelum
एक, और इसके लेवल
Pawan
3 की फ्रेश वेस्ट मिलेगी
Saraf
भाई, एक
sempat
डैमेज नहीं थी। तो
kembali
यहाँ पे
ke
भाई मेरे को अब
crease.
थोड़ा सा मतलब
Satu
फायदा
wicket
मिल
untuk
जाएगा,
pasukan
क्योंकि
Malaysia
अगर
dan
आपके
sekarang ini
level
pemain
3
berjersey
gears हैं
nombor
और सामने वाले
11
पे आपसे कम है तो यार एक
Yadendra
हेड तो आपको जल्दी
Malla
मिल जाता है, ठीक है। और M2
akan
फोड़ नहीं
menyertai
है
Paras Katka di
तो
tengah
ये वाली
gelanggang
एंडिंग में
untuk
बहुत ज्यादा
memukul
वैसे जैसे शेल्टर वाली
bagi
ऐसी मेरे को ये
pasukan
लगी। तो यहाँ पे
Nepal.
मैं सोच रहा था कि हील
Dan saya fikir pada balingan yang
भाई
ke-6 ini.
जो होगा देखी जाएगी भैया, घुस जाते हैं हम ऐसे ही।
Yes, new batsman walks in.
Original साहब के सामने
Gayendra
भैया क्या
Malla,
हो गया?
Pawan Saraf. Given opportunity
ओरिजिनल
catch.
साहब के सामने भैया क्या हो गया?
Fielder missed it.
Messi.
Ball travel towards Syed Aziz, and Syed Aziz was a great
Original साहब के
position
सामने
to
भैया
collect
क्या
that
हो गया?
ball and hit the wicket
Yes.
and send the opener Pawan Saraf back to the pavilion. And Pawan Saraf got out for 10 runs of 11 deliveries. He played so well until that unfortunate incident.
Yep. Dan sekarang ini Syed Aziz akan melakukan balingan yang terakhir di over yang kelima kepada pemain berjersey nombor 11 Yadendra Malla.
A good over so far, and is it a wide? No. Yes.
Itu dia satu wide diberikan oleh pengadil perlawanan, dan juga satu warning untuk bola lantunan ataupun bouncer daripada Syed Aziz.
From the leg umpire, whether is it over the head before calling it a wide.
Satu saja larian bijak pasukan Malaysia. Itu yang perlu dilakukan untuk menyimpan Paras Katka, untuk tidak memberikan Paras Katka memukul ataupun menghadap balingan yang seterusnya. Satu larian diberikan oleh pasukan Malaysia kepada pasukan Nepal.
तो गाइस कैसे यार सभी का
Watt
स्वागत है एक
sekarang
नई वीडियो में
36
टू साइड गेम। तो गाइस
untuk satu
जल्दी
wicket
से जाके लाइक कर देना
di
वीडियो को।
over yang
चलो नीचे
kelima.
बंदा
Sekarang kita di
और
over
एक
yang
को हेडशॉट
terakhir,
लगा
power
बहुत
play.
तगड़ा, और भाई साहब दो तीन हेडशॉट एक साथ लग गए, एक बंदे को क्लियर कर दिया फटाक से।
for 1 wicket.
तो गाइस जैसा कि आप देख सकते हो मैंने वो बंदे को डाउन किया, क्लियर कर दिया। और गाइस सोलो वर्सेस स्क्वाड में आपको ट्राई करना है, डाउन करने के बाद वेट नहीं करना है, जितना जल्दी हो सके क्लियर कर दो, क्योंकि यार आप सोलो रह गए और सामने 4 बंदे रह गए तो वो फटाक से उसको
Jarang
रिवाइव करने के लिए जाएगा। जैसे कि
pertukaran
देख सकते हो वो बंदा जो है
Membaling ataupun
उधर रिवाइव करने के लिए आया था,
pemutar
बट
kiri
यार मैंने उसको क्लियर कर दिया, तो यार उसके पास भी ऑप्शन नहीं था।
akan
और
masuk menggantikan Pavandip.
Fitri Sham coming to bowl.
Fitri Syam akan membaling kepada Gyanendra Malla.
Brilliant.
Pukulan 6 larian dikumpulkan lagi. Kali ini Gyanendra Mala memukul tinggi balingan ataupun putaran daripada Fitri Syam. Kita lihat ulang tayang.
Brilliant shot that. Watching the replay, it's nice to see. Pouncing on the straight away. Bit of half volley. Put on straight away, punished him over the long on region. Let's see, the first delivery of Fitri Sham has gone for big 6. Let's see how he's gonna come back. He had a good performance yesterday, 26 runs for 1 wicket.
Penyokong pasukan Nepal hadir begitu ramai ke Kinrara Oval untuk menyaksikan bintang-bintang mereka beraksi menentang Malaysia. 42 untuk 1 wiket sekarang ini kedudukan. Dan diharapkan penyokong-penyokong pasukan Malaysia juga akan datang.
Top edge this time, will that be taken?
Kali
Yes.
ini wiket kedua bagi pasukan Malaysia. Dari bola lontaran ataupun putaran Fitri Syam ditangkap kemas oleh Aminuddin Ramli.
Aminuddin,
Long on.
yeah, Aminuddin Ramli being a safe hand in the long on deep has taken the.
Sekarang ini ulang tayang balingan putaran tadi daripada Fitri Syam. Kali ini sedikit panjang balingannya. Tidak seperti balingan yang pertama dan Aminuddin Ramli terus berjaya melakukan tangkapan bola itu tadi. Inilah dia pasukan Nepal. Pasukan Nepal sebenarnya dari segi kekuatan menentang berbanding dengan pasukan Malaysia selain daripada Sandip Lamicane, itu pemutar mereka yang cukup berbahaya yang bermain di peringkat antarabangsa. U2 Travel and Tours, satu sponsor bagi bilateral series ini. Pasukan Nepal dan Castle Sports, pengedar barangan kriket yang sudah cukup lama berada di Malaysia, menyokong program-program pembangunan Persatuan Kriket Malaysia. Pasukan Nepal sebenarnya ketika memukul begitu mengharapkan kepada Paras Katka, ketua pasukan Malaysia, ketua pasukan mereka.
What a comeback by Fitri Sham. This time, another catch. Yes,
Itu dia
taken.
satu lagi wiket. Kali ini Paras Katka berjaya dikeluarkan.
Big wicket.
Tangkapan kemas oleh Virandip Singh. 2 bola, 2 balingan daripada Fitri Syam membuahkan 2 wiket di over yang ke-6 ini.
A big wicket to Malaysia. Paras Katka.
Itu kita lihat ulang tayang. Pukulan yang tidak cukup kemas kali ini. Syahadat Ramli berjaya melakukan ataupun Virandip Singh berjaya melakukan tangkapan kemas. Kedudukan cukup baik bagi pasukan Malaysia. 42 larian dikumpulkan oleh Nepal, namun begitu Malaysia berjaya mendapatkan 3 wiket. Dan sekarang ini Paras Katka, ketua pasukan dan juga pemukul berbahaya bagi pasukan Nepal, telah pun berjaya dikeluarkan. Dan Malaysia jika meneruskan aksi yang cemerlang ini dan memukul nanti pada aksi inning yang kedua dengan baik, Malaysia mungkin mampu untuk menumpaskan Nepal dalam perlawanan kedua Malaysia menentang Nepal T20 International Bilateral Series 2019. Sekarang pemain yang akan masuk adalah Syarat Vesauka, pemukul bagi pasukan Nepal yang akan bersama-sama dengan Gyanendra Mala, pemain berjersey nombor 11 di tengah gelanggang. 2 pemukul baru bagi pasukan Nepal.
23 for in 19 deliveries. Paras Katka.
Satu lagi partner yang cukup
Departs.
lama bagi Persatuan Kriket Malaysia iaitu Milo, dan sentiasa memberi sokongan kepada program-program sukan di seluruh Malaysia.
What a comeback by Fitri Sham.
Yes.
After putting a 6 and 2 wickets, and he's on a hat-trick. And will he be taking that hat-trick? Let's see.
Daya Sakti Travel and Tours ataupun Transport Service juga adalah partner bagi Malaysia Cricket Association. Telah banyak menyumbang kepada Persatuan Kriket Malaysia, dan sekarang ini Hat-trick ball bagi Fitri Syam.
Sharat to face the hat-trick delivery. A brilliant catch
Yep.
by Virandip Singh. Diving front. Giving all the effort, and this time
Itu dia, tiada larian di balingan kali ini.
watchfully played. What a
Berhati-hati.
over for Malaysia.
Berhati-hati pemain berjersey nombor 5 ni. Syarat Vesauka yang berpasangan dengan Rohit Kumar, ketua pasukan bawah 19 bagi pasukan Nepal.
What a turn of events here.
Sunyi kinara oval sekarang ini, menyokong-menyokong Nepal terdiam kerana bintang mereka Paras Katka telah pun dikeluarkan oleh Fitri Syam. Satu lagi balingan yang baik yang memaksa pemukul pasukan Nepal, Syarat Vesauka, untuk bermain dengan kaki belakang. Namun begitu tiada wiket. Dah cukup baik over yang ke-6 ini. Itu dia sekali lagi Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia, partner pembangunan, penyokong penuh pembangunan kriket di peringkat sekolah-sekolah di Malaysia ataupun program Haji Wira khususnya. Anwar Rahman kembali masuk dan pemain dari pasukan Malaysia, Nazrul Rahman atau lebih Lapung keluar Nazrul Rahman. APU sponsor kita. Tidak lupakan Anwar Rahman, Nazrul Rahman sebentar tadi. Port Excel sudah bangunkan Nazrul Rahman melatih sebuah pasukan di Amerika dan pulang semestinya membawa sedikit pengalaman untuk membantu pembangunan kriket di Malaysia. Pemain nombor 12 bagi Malaysia, 12 man pasukan Malaysia.
Number 33 Sherwin Muniande to ball from the far end.
Baik Sharvin, balingan yang pertama.
Giving a break to Said Aziz, who bowled really well.
Nah, kita lihat dalam kedudukan sekarang dengan ketiadaan Paras Katka, kebiasaannya pemain-pemain pasukan Nepal cuma akan menolak untuk satu ataupun dua larian dan akan lebih berhati-hati. 42, 3 jatuh wiket.
Next delivery playing towards the third man region, taking a single.
Satu saja larian di balingan kedua Shavin Muniandi.
Rohit opens his accounts with that single. Interesting context. Paras Katka, who played a brilliant knock, was departed with a brilliant catch.
Nah, aksi-aksi memadang begini yang kita jarang perhatikan, terutama sekali dalam perlawanan semalam. Oh, itu dia satu balingan yang baik.
Is that found the outside edge? But
Bola
short
tidak
to the,
melantun.
short to the keeper.
Bola tidak melantun tinggi tadi. Agak rendah lantunan bola tadi, terus kepada Syafiq Sharif, penjaga wiket berpengalaman pasukan Malaysia, pemain berjersey nombor 10 yang kita perhatikan di skrin.
Three deliveries, 1 run. Field restriction is over.
Syarat Vesauka bersedia.
ओभर समाप्तिमा 101 रन बनाएको छ।
Nice shot,
अघिल्लो बल नो बल भएको थियो।
Through the point region, a boundary.
रन रेट
Pukulan
6 भन्दा
empat.
माथि रहेको छ।
Sharat opens his account as well.
तसर्थ नेपालले रन
Syarat
रेट
Vesauka.
120 सम्ममा चाहिँ रोक्नुपर्छ है त।
Kita lihat ulang tayang. Balingan yang sedikit pendek dan terkeluar di off stump, dihukum dengan satu pukulan cut shot yang cukup baik dari Syarat Vesauka untuk 4 lagi larian.
Point, covers, short fine leg, and a mid wicket. The fielders inside the circle. Oh, nice delivery. Long off, long on. Deep square leg. Deep extra covers. And a third man. The fielders outside the circle. The final delivery of the 7th over.
Di over yang ke-7 ni setelah berakhir power play 6 over yang pertama tadi.
Pushing towards the long off, taking a single.
Malaysia sudah mula membuka susunan pemadang. Namun begitu dengan ketiadaan Paras Katka, kalau kita lihat perbandingan dengan perlawanan semalam, kerana Paras Katka berada di tengah gelanggang sehingga ke akhir perlawanan, not out, 5 pemadang di luar 30 ela diletakkan oleh pasukan Malaysia, dan dengan berjaya mengeluarkan Paras Katka, pasukan Malaysia boleh sedikit agresif di tengah dengan cuma meletakkan 3 ataupun 4 sahaja pemadang di luar garisan boundary. Dan sekarang ini untuk serbuan ataupun putaran daripada Fitri Syam, Malaysia meletakkan 5 orang pemadang di atas garisan boundary.
Bouncing down, that's straight down the ground, over the bowler's head for a 6 by Sharad. And Sharad yesterday played a brilliant knock yesterday with
Paras Katka.
Paras Katka, beg pardon. 61 runs partnership, 16 unbeaten, 16 runs of 20 deliveries. And today he got a lot of responsibility.
Kita lihat ulang tayang putaran Fitri Syam dipukul keluar. Dan pukulan yang kedua, balingan yang kedua daripada Fitri Syam cuma membuahkan satu larian. 55, 3 jatuh wiket. Kita sekarang berada di over yang ke-8 dalam perlawanan kedua, perlawanan T20 antarabangsa di antara Malaysia menentang Nepal.
In the 8th over, 55 for 3, Paras Katka is back in the pavilion. So a lot of responsibility has gone to the shoulders of these two batsmen, Rohit Kumar and Sharad.
Fitri Syam, pemutar yang berbahaya, berasal dari Selangor.
Pushing towards the long off, taken a single. Yes, runs has come in this over, so no need to take risk at this stage. First delivery put for a brilliant 6, and it reduced the pressure from the batsman and put the pressure on the bowler's side when you hit a 6er of boundary in the first delivery itself.
Baik, kali ini balingan ataupun putaran over the wicket yang dilakukan oleh Fitri Syam. Fitri Syam merupakan satu bakat besar dalam kriket Malaysia.
Final delivery of this nicely played, just timed it towards the third man region, found that vacant third man region, and a boundary.
Backward point, cover, extra cover, and a long off. And on the leg side, there's a deep backward square leg, mid-wicket.
12 runs coming in that over, 60 runs on the board because of 3 wickets. Nepal playing well.
It's an excellent delivery. The ball ending exactly where the field is set.
Ada lagi baki 2 over.
Those are signs of a classy bowler.
Kalau kita lihat Fitri Syam ni adalah satu bakat yang cukup baik, pemutar kiri.